broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
How does it feel, Charlie?
You know how you gotta turn in a circle. Turn in the circle.
Hello, AfterBuzz fans. Welcome to another episode of Blackish on ABC. I'm your host, Courtney Tezeno. Keep in touch with me at Tezenos on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. Who are you lovely ladies?
Hello, everybody. I am your other host, Sharprintace Lynn. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. What is it, Megan? At Sharprintace Lynn with 2 N's and this dancing machine.
Hold on. How does it feel, Megan?
Right.
You know when that song came on, you were feeling it. Everybody was feeling that song. How does it feel? I was like, okay, Charlie looked sexy for a second.
For a second.
A millisecond. A little millisecond.
It's me, Megan Thomas, at Big Scoop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope. Use the hashtag ABTV Blackish. We want to know all of your comments, guys.
Yep. Okay. So obviously the reason why we came into this song is because Charlie was a fool this episode for Charlie in Charge.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. I actually want to jump right into Charlie. I don't want to go into the college tour because he made this episode.
Yes.
Okay. So we find out that Charlie has this long lost love and the one that got away, he says. So
I thought she was gonna be so busted, so busto crusto.
Yeah.
Mind you, I saw the what was it called?
The little sneak peek?
promos.
Okay.
And I forgot that Amber Rose was on this episode. So then, of course, I'm just like, who is this girl gonna be? When I saw, I was like, oh. It is Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I didn't expect someone that looked that great to be
Right.
to have ever gone for Charlie. I'm like,
Okay, wait a minute.
First of all, can we talk about these camera angles because her booty, y'all.
I mean, damn.
Her booty was on another level.
Amber Rose. It's like
I know, but not even those camera angles could mask
the
booty.
booty.
The booty.
those,
the
and her
juicy.
boobs. That's a whole lot of.
Her boobs,
Extra.
yeah, that last shot. I was
That's
like,
a whole lot of
whoa.
hydrogel. Yes.
Oh, and for Diane and the kids that said, damn,
Right.
What you expect? They see this girl with a big old booty.
They could have at least covered their mouths, but let's go ahead and talk.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I really was like, yo, Charlie's a little bit sexy when he took his shirt off and he was cut up.
Okay.
He was. For a minute, I was like, shut your mouth, because I didn't expect him to have a 6-pack. I thought he was gonna be real chunky.
He could have contoured that 6-pack on. We just talked
We
about
did
that.
just talk about that.
Well, they did a good job. Makeup department contoured those abs so lovely on Charles.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
No,
yeah.
his body looked good.
It
His
did,
body
but it was like a millisecond. I feel like I can't take Charlie serious. So
I
to see him with a shirt off, I still was like, this fool.
I know.
D'Angelo stuff.
and
Oh
his
my
white
goodness.
turtleneck.
Right.
Oh my God. From that movie. I watched that movie
Yes.
a dozen times and I love that movie.
Diane Keaton.
Oh my god. So let's talk about that because I thought it was wonderful how they executed this episode and had Junior giving Charlie some relationship advice.
Yes.
That was perfect. Like that's the type of comedy I like watching.
That's so sad. Why would you take advice from him? He can't even be trusted to watch his brother and sister.
Aw.
Yet you take love advice from this 14-year-old boy.
Okay, so how do we think Junior did as far as his love advice? Obviously, it kind of failed, but was he executing everything well?
The initial, yes, he tried with the cheese plate and
Oh, he
the wine,
did. Yeah,
and I was
he
like, that's a
did.
good start. You know, the advice that came after that, not so much.
The turtleneck was bad. That was the point.
Well, you
know?
can't expect Junior to make good fashion decisions. We've seen his past fashion, with the church and all that.
But he made it with the whole, I have architects that are doing renovations with the farmhouse sinks. Got her on that.
He always has it up top. His brain is on point. But
and I love how he was reading the romantic books. Why are you reading those?
well, who is he gonna learn it from? Because I feel like he's so neglected. Like his dad is not giving him relationship advice.
He's a hopeless romantic.
Yeah. which
ain't nothing wrong.
Diane is complete opposite.
No.
Oh my goodness. I kind of wanted to hear a little bit more. Like, she was throwing a lot of shade at them, but I wanted to hear her advice when she thought everything was going to fail. Like, what would she have done?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would have
Not
changed.
be Charlie, period.
Yeah.
That was all Diane's advice. Charlie, just don't be yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Just go pretend you're somebody else forever.
Pretty much. But what did you guys think about this storyline? So basically, Amber Rose, which was the guest star on here, is Dominique. They met at Cinnabon when he was the manager, and he ended up knocking up another coworker at Cinnabon, and that's why he has his child now. Eustace. Poor Eustace.
He be neglecting him so horribly. Stop neglecting Eustace.
Dad, it's sad. That is so
He
sad.
didn't even Uber him any wings.
No.
He didn't. He's a bad dad.
He is a bad dad. He's a better dad to Jack and
Yes.
Right.
Like, I actually want to see how they interact one of these days. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah.
But I think it was funny how, like, okay, of course he's lying to Dominique about the situation with the house and the kids, and she's like, this is Cinnabon all over again.
I mean, that's a bad way to come back into somebody's life. He could have been real honest, like, look, I'm babysitting, but I do have my stuff together.
Right.
My
He could
thing
have said that.
Charlie's life wasn't that bad
Exactly.
to even lie about. He has a good job. He has his own
Right,
place,
right.
and he kind of takes care of his kids. So, I mean,
But he has like an apartment. He doesn't have like a huge house. He wanted to like.
Do
go
you really
all
think
gusto.
Dominique has a huge house?
No.
No.
But hold up,
Clearly.
we need to go ahead and cue Kanye's Gold Digger, because that's all she was giving me this whole
Right.
episode.
Yes, that's
What a
true.
coincidence. But,
Do you think Amber Rose can act
No.
really? You know,
without hesitation?
but for a moment, I was going to say she didn't do bad. I didn't think she did terrible.
I think she's done better in movies that
Yeah.
she's done, and this, not so much.
Oh.
I don't like.
Sorry,
I didn't like her.
I
in
didn't
this.
So
buy
what did we not like when in the scenes with Charlie? Was she...
It was seemed forced to
It
me.
was like, yeah, it wasn't real. I ain't feel the realness.
Yeah.
I think I was just paying attention to Charlie so much that I didn't even realize it was bad acting, because I agree there are other times I've seen her and I'm like, oh, she's being Amber. But I didn't think she did bad.
And it could have been because I can't believe that anybody like Amber would go for Charlie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Charlie could have had some swag back in the day. We can't.
Cute with his six-pack and his tattoos.
And he's funny. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that could have snagged any girl. But anyways, let's move on to this college tour, because that was a lot of the episode as well. So the Johnsons go to a Brown University, which is Beau's alma mater.
Yes. Ivy League.
Yeah. I
In
feel
Rhode
like we
Island,
predicted
though.
this.
They didn't really say that. It's in Rhode Island, by the way.
Okay.
You getting real specific.
I looked it up because I was like, is this a real place? And
He
I was
said
like,
something about New England.
No, well,
Rhode
yeah,
Island, New
yeah,
England.
The
over
Winters,
there.
yeah.
Nor'easters, yeah. But it's a real university. It's very Ivy League. It's very prestigious.
How did you guys like the way, I really love that Beau was kind of embarrassing her daughter, Zoe. What did you guys think of that whole scene, that whole scenario?
I would have left the moment she put her hand on that beat and started singing. I'm like,
out.
oh
I'm
my
out.
God. This is like, I have to come to this school and these students are going to be like, that's the girl whose mother sung in the middle of
Right. She's doing the
campus.
most.
No, she did the most, but I feel like the best way to handle embarrassing situations is to join in. I would have joined in with my mom.
I
I
would've
probably
left my
wouldn't have
mom
known the
standing there.
No,
words.
I would have let my mom be like, since you want to do this so bad, you go right on ahead and do that. All right, I'm going to step over here and watch you.
But I'm just saying, Beau was doing her best to be the cool mom, talking about what was awesome sauce. I think that was doing the most.
That was awesome sauce.
I love
Amaze
awesome
balls.
sauce. I use awesome sauce.
But
and
I know, but
amaze
your
balls.
mother-
What if your mom says that to you?
That's fine.
I think it's
She
cute.
says off the chain, which I don't like.
Okay, so that's like
Yeah.
your mom saying off the chain to you. Like,
Yeah.
this is off the chain.
Ooh,
That's what I'm saying. Your mom says that to you. That's exactly how Zoe felt.
yes.
guess.
Well, I mean, I feel like Beau was doing the best she could to try to seem cool. She had the beard. She had all of that stuff. My mom wouldn't have done none of that. We would have been going to every what am I trying to say? We would have gone to everything that is like predetermined before you get there for a tour. Like, this is the history of the university.
Right.
So Beau was
Yeah.
really trying to like show out. I liked it.
I like her, and the fact that when Zoe didn't come back to the room with her, she was like, oh, she's at a coffee shop. I wish my mom and dad would leave me at the coffee
Yeah.
shop at their alma mater.
They'd be like,
They'd
no.
be like, no, you come home.
Find your way.
Exactly.
You better come with us.
But I thought she was like, good memories. Squeak, 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 squeak.
I wonder
good
if
memories.
Zoe caught on to that though, because
I
that's
don't think
really
she
nasty.
did. I don't think she, because if you notice when Bo said that and she was in the room, she was like looking around. She didn't even pay attention that her mom
No
was
idea.
like, "Oh yeah, that's it." Yeah.
Did you guys even know that college like had that type of reputation before going to college?
What do you mean? What reputation?
Reputation of beer, drinking, sex, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Over my head, y'all.
What?
Over my head.
Girl.
I mean, I have older siblings, but you hear the stories and you just think like, oh, that's just like my sibling.
I was excited. I was like, yeah, I get to go crazy. I'm a party. And then I got to college. I was like, oh, why are these people acting like this?
Oh, Lord, Megan.
No, it was a little too much for me, honey. I mean, I got my party in, but I was still like, I wasn't crazy. I thought I was going to be crazy.
Yeah. I really would have liked to see Dre's school, because he said that he went to Howard.
Right.
Yeah.
It would have been really cool. I mean, I know they can't jam pack everything into one, but if we see that later, that'd be great to see the difference.
Oh,
Right.
they should totally do it.
You know what I wish we could have seen? I wanted to see what happened when they came home and saw Charlie at the house instead of Charlotte.
Yes.
We didn't see that.
That to me would have been like, are you serious? Why
Because
are
you
you
called
here?
Charlotte, hi, bye.
That was
So
way too
awkward.
awkward. Yeah, I felt so bad for
I
that.
know. I felt so awkward with Charlotte. Like, okay.
But we didn't see that, and I'm upset that we didn't. I would love to see how Bo reacted and how Dre would have been like, "Wait, I called you," and to see if Dre even made it through that flight, because clearly
He didn't have his airplane candy.
out of bed.
One thing I really loved about this episode, we always see like the Dre and Zoe moments, but this one was really cute that he went ahead and fessed up like, hey, like my real reason is because I don't want you going so far for me. Like 3 miles is far, 3,000. How sweet. I thought it was cute.
And how she was holding her dad's hand, like, I'll help you through this.
Aw.
Yeah.
Such a nice father.
nice
Even though he
daughter.
did the absolute most.
I ate my airplane candy. That was really
Sorry.
funny.
Anthony Anderson really, he does some stuff that I'm just like, oh my goodness. I feel like this is like an old 90s show that I love. It's great. I love Blackish.
I love it. And wait, why did at the beginning I didn't understand why Bo and Zoe left him back in coach and they were in first class.
Because he was tagging along to their trip.
Oh, okay.
He was supposed to come.
Okay. I got it.
That's what you get when you're not supposed to come.
That's pretty
I
messed up.
thought he didn't check in time. I'm sorry. I thought he didn't check in time. But okay.
And a middle seat. Ooh.
Well, that's the worst. That's a 5-hour west to east coast flight in the middle seat. Not a good one.
No.
The funniest part for me this entire show was when the boys were singing Toni Braxton with Charlie.
Unbreak my heart.
Unbreak my heart. You guys gonna leave me hanging though?
I'm
Megan,
sorry.
you always, because you
Sorry.
hold your own, honey. You hold your
love me again. Undo this words ago when you walk out the door.
I'm so sorry for all of our listeners. For all of our listeners, I'm sorry. I hope you were singing with them at home.
Yep, you better have been. And if you guys love us, make sure you watch our sister station. It's called Black Hollywood Live. It's an amazing station. It's the first of African American network that's for broadcasting all of our entertainment stuff. I mean, it's the first African American network to do that. There's shows on there like a political show, a fashion show, a show about 3 ladies,
Talk show.
talk show. Courtney and I are on a show called Next, where we interview up and coming actors. So make sure you check out BlackHollywoodLive.com for all of the latest shows. You don't want to miss that, guys.
Tune in.
Yeah. What? I love that. Okay, do we want to do predictions, or is there anything else that we missed this episode? You guys need to start commenting, because I feel like we missed some stuff. You need to let us know. Use the hashtag. We say this every week. We love you.
Yeah, we have a couple of shout outs. Looking for Realness. Hey. And then Scott Parker at IKMT90 says Charlie, Jack, and Junior's chemistry was excellent. Thanks for watching us, Scott Parker. Yes, we do.
They did have good chemistry.
Really good
They
chemistry.
did. And then at the end, we did see Diane, and she was nice to Charlie and gave her a little piece of advice, and I thought that was, wow. I didn't
know.
expect that
She
from
was so
Diane.
grown up.
Circle. She way too grown up, but that was a great moment for her.
That was a-
But she wasn't giving Charlie no advice.
Yeah,
That was for her brother.
It was a great metaphor. I love the metaphor she used from the ice cream.
Right.
Diane's so wise above her years.
She is, but Junior has got to stop churning ice cream.
Leave him alone. Let him churn his lavender honey ice cream.
You are not in the country. You go get your Bluebell ice cream if it's still in
trying.
stores.
Have you ever had homemade ice cream.
Yes, it's delicious, but the process.
Leave that boy alone.
No, I love me some Junior. I do. He tries, but the churning was just a lot.
Aww. He's gonna make a great housewife.
He is. He's gonna make somebody a nice wife.
Oh, y'all stop. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Extra lights in here.
predictions.
Ooh, okay.
You want to go first, Meg? Go ahead.
I am going to predict that. Actually, I don't know yet. Your turn, Tracee.
Oh, what?
Think.
Wait.
Did you see how I was waiting, Megan?
The wheels is churning. The wheels is turning.
Churn it, Junior. Churn it.
Okay, I'm going to piggyback off the very end of this episode how Amber Rose and Charlie went to Catalina Island.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see that whole thing continue. I want to see Amber Rose on at least one more time to see how their relationship unfolds. But what do you guys think?
I just want Charlie to find a good girl.
What about his wife?
No, they're like, aren't they
I
like
know.
married?
I'm saying, but what about her? Why can't they make it work? We never see her.
Who's his wife?
We've
one
never
from
seen her.
Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cinnabon co-worker. Well, that's what I want to see. The
No, they're
Cinnabon co-worker.
divorced. They're
Well, I want to
divorced.
see her. I want to see what she looks like.
I feel like, what if she's like super put together? That I want to see. I don't want her to be like super ghetto. I want her to be like super put together. Like
She got it right
She got it
together
together, and you'd be like, wait, what?
But why isn't she not watching her kid? Well, he's probably visiting. That's what I like to see too. Charlie and Eustace. Mm-hmm. Charlie is a real dad.
Yeah. We need to see some more of that. But he's not really a good dad.
No,
Clearly, he keeps leaving his son.
yeah.
I predict we're gonna have a special guest from the cast of Blackish in our studio next week.
I wonder who it could be.
Guess you guys will have to watch until next week.
Oh, Megan, that was a good prediction.
That was a good one.
Okay, we gotta make one more prediction for Stacy, who is not with us right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What does Stacy always predict about?
Oh, Stacy's is gonna be about Grandma Ruby dating a younger man.
That's always Sharprintace.
No, because I always want Grandma Ruby and Pops to be together.
I know.
Okay.
So that's what we'll say.
yeah.
Grandma Ruby's gonna date a younger man.
I don't approve
Alright.
that, but yes, Stacy.
Hate on love.
Aw. Okay, well, you guys let us know what your predictions are in the comments below. Use that hashtag ABTV Blackish because we want to keep this conversation going.
Yes.
And next week when we have our guests, be sure to dial in, ask any questions that you want about Blackish because we're here for you.
Yes.
All right, where can everybody find you guys?
You can find me, Megan Thomas, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope at Make Scoop like scoop of ice cream.
Churn.
Churn that ice cream, lavender honey.
Hey,
baby,
you can
churn.
also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Sharprintace Lynn with 2 N's. And
you guys can keep in touch with me at Teznos on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. We'll
Hey,
see you
snap
guys.
it.
Yes, snap it. See you guys next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.